Hello, Mason Middle School parents or students. The purpose of this video is to show you how to make the most out of our science webpage. There is a wealth of resources we feel like people should be making use of to get the most out of their year in science here. I'm just going to give you a quick run through of everything that's available. So this is the Science MMS homepage. When you type in sciencemms.com, this is what you'll be seeing on this homepage. We'll always have our current unit, whatever we're doing, and some of the things that you could visit within that unit that go specifically with what we're studying at that time. So these links are always going to be helpful for the current unit. There's also links that branch out to a lot of other stuff that we think are interesting within the science, the stuff that we do in science. But if you go up here, teacher pages, whoever your teacher is in the science world, there are going to be links specific to that class. I'll go with my group, for example. So here we have daily activities that will essentially make available whatever we're doing that day. If you click any of these links, it'll take you to the assignment that the kids were working on for that particular day. And so that's useful if you have a kid that's absent and you want to know what they need. You don't have to even worry about contacting the teacher if you don't want to. This stuff is all right there. There's also going to usually be a calendar for the teacher, and it'll show you what homework assignments are due on any particular day. So you can make use of that as well. This is for studying and finding resources or having help. You know, sometimes there's weird concepts that you probably haven't seen in a long time, and if you need to find a resource to review for that, you can click on the unit. This unit we're in right now is Energy and Waves. So if we click that, and all the units are set up the same way, you'll have online resources, which are essentially videos and links. The I can statements, which are the specific objectives that the kids are expected to learn. There's no question on any assessment we'll ever give that is not directly related to these. The critical facts are the main things. If you just want to study straight factual information that the kids are supposed to know, that's on this critical facts page. The keywords the kids are supposed to know are all right here as well. When it comes to reviewing for our assessments, they'll be laid out this way. So there'll be any study guides or reteaching slides that we think the kids need for a particular assessment are going to be found in this, and all of our assessments will be posted on here. Also, vocabulary practice. This is a fun way to review with kids. There's games within each of these that the kids can play, or you can simply use it as an online flashcard. There's also a question and answer section that the kids can post questions and teachers can answer to. Any teacher could answer any of the kids' questions, and vice versa. You know, kids can ask, and we all have access to seeing what they want to know. So that is going to be in the study center. I just want to click this because it's a good resource specifically. Each test question is linked to an I can statement, so this is the thing that the kids are supposed to know. And for all of those, we'll always have video and additional online resources that we think are a good fit to explore that, sometimes even in further detail than what we do in class. So each I can statement throughout the year will have that in the online resources section. We also have this content from class, so if the kids are wanting to go back and see videos that we did in a particular thing, you know, as we continue to move through these units, they can click on that. These are any of the video projects that we would have gone through. The kids can see a lot of these Edpuzzle questions will pop up as you're going through the video to emphasize what the key concepts are. In the content from class, there's also simulations we do. So a lot of the times we have online simulations that the kids are using, and this will give them links out to that. The kids can do it at home as well. It's also a generic student password that will let them get into some of the other simulations that we do or we think would be useful for what we're doing. So that is in the class simulation section. The Document Center is a great resource as well, especially if you're a parent who likes to help kids preview what's going to be coming up next. Literally every document that we will use for the year is already posted into this, and as we add new things, they automatically update from where we keep all of our files as a teacher to where the students can access them right here. The only thing that's not on here is test questions, obviously. So if we go to the Energy and Waves unit, just for example, the kids can see whatever the topic is that we're studying or whatever the activity was that we were doing in class. They can click into a section and right away be given access to whatever resources we use for that particular section. And the kids can get that and open it up in their own Google Drive to save for later if they want even. So that is useful too. To get to any unit, you can use these tabs here, or you can navigate from this. There's also a sharing center, so there could be times where the teacher would want kids to upload a video. This is a great way to access their Google Drive in a shared setting, and you have to have the student account, Google account, to log into that section, the student sharing section. But you can see even the stuff that we're going to be doing at towards the very end of the year into the website, and kids can access that right now if they wanted to. We'll go back to the science homepage. So that's all the content from class, and that was the document center. The learning standards is the most boring section, but it's all the stuff that the state wants us to be teaching. You guys can access here and see kind of how what we do corresponds to what the state is looking for us to do. The links, there's an enrichment page that can just give kids some opportunities, things outside of what we do in class. And these links are mainly links that we use from within our own classes. So to link out to an online review game type thing that we do, or another online review activity, the kids would use these in class. But if you click the actual links section, you'll see you have all those important links, and then also it will link out to cool current science activities, and these are constantly updated as we come across things. Teachers will post these. Cool thing about this, kids, if they find something really cool, they can post it too, and as long as it's appropriate, we'll approve it, and the kids' resources could show up there as well. Parents could do the same. You don't require a login on this. You just double click, and if you found something cool that you think would be neat for all the kids to see, you could post to that as well. Very, very useful. I hope that people continue to make good use of it. As of now, I know with mainly student usage, we're already getting upwards of 10,000 hits in a week. So that's a good sign that kids are making a good use of this. If you find yourself ever needing to help your kids or not sure of how to do so, I encourage you to explore the site, try to hit up some of these links, become familiar with it, and it's a great tool that you can use to make the most out of this year in science. As always, if you have any questions, feel free to contact your science teacher. There's contact information on the individual teacher pages too. Have a great day.